What's up guys, in this video I'm going to show you that how you can change the color of add to cart button. So currently you can see on my screen that here we have add to cart button. So if you are interested to change the color of this one, then I will be showing you step by step that how you can modify the color, and I will be also considering 2 or 3 more themes in which I will be modifying the color, and from there you will be getting the clue that if you have a different theme which I am using right now. So currently I have installed debut theme, and if you have any other theme, so you can also use the same code, but still if you are facing any issue, then you can connect me. I will be adding the contact details below in the description, so I will be giving you the hint and you can just modify a simple thing onto your store. Then definitely you will end up with changing the color of your add to cart button. So before proceeding further, if you are new on this channel, then please like and subscribe this channel. So let's get started. So you can see that this is my cart page, product page, and we have the cart page as well. So first of all, let me go to my dashboard. This is my dashboard of the Shopify, and I have to click on online store. And here I will be getting the option to do the customization. So basically I am interested to do the customization in the coding part, so I have to click on actions, and then we have edit code. So click over it. Then after you have to move ahead with the theme page or maybe cart page. But for now we are interested to modify in both the pages, like product page as well as cart page. So for example, I am going to the cart page. So here we have on the cart page we don't have any type of add to cart button, but on the product page we have. So let's modify this thing first of all. So we have add to cart button, and I am going to the assets, and here we will be having theme.css. If you have theme.scss, then that's also fine. So you should click on this css file, and then after you should scroll it down, and at last you have to add some css code. So here we have some lines where we have to add that specific code. So first of all, let me give you a small hint. So I'm going to right click over it, and then after I will have in the inspector. Actually this is, you have no need to worry about this specific thing, this is technical thing, but I'm just giving you the hint that how you can identify any specific HTML element into your store. So you can see that this is the button here, and the button type is submit and the name is add. Alright, so what I will be doing here is, let me modify the color here. For example, I am just testing that here can I modify the color. So for example, I am writing here black, so you can see that the color is going to be modified. If I am adding here green, then you can see that this is also working fine. If I am changing any other color, then you can also see that these colors are applied onto this add to cart button. All right, so for example, I am interested to add black color. So what I will be doing here is, I will be going to this code, and then I will be writing here button. Then after I have to write name equals to add. So you can see over here we have add. This button name is add, and then after we have to, and you can also add this specific class. So let me give you the example. So if I am writing this one, then after we have to add here background, for example black. All right, so let me save this code and let me refresh this page once again. So until yeah, this is saved now. So let me refresh this page. So now you can see that our add to cart button has been modified. I mean the color has been modified. And if you are interested to add something extra, let me show you. We have another class here, product form cart submit. All right, so I can also add this class. So I have just copied the class name, and then after I need to paste it over here. So for example, I am removing this specific selector, and I am going to add dot operator. Then after I am pasting that specific class name, and let me save this one, and before that I am going to add here red color. So let's see if this is working or not. Why I am giving you multiple options? Because in that way you will have, for example, you have multiple themes, so you can also use this type of option. So you can see that add to cart button color has been changed. All right, so we have two things. First of all, we can use the name selector, and another is like class selector. If you are using the class selector, then you will have to add the dot operator, and if you are using the name, then you have to use the same way which I have used earlier. For example, one way is this one, and another way is this one. All right, so these are the two ways through which we can modify the color name. All right, so one more thing is, for example, I am considering the second one, and I am going to comment this first one. Comment means this would not be used. I mean, for now this on the browser it would not be implemented, so only this would be applied. All right, so let me save this one and let me refresh the page again. Now you will see that the black color would be applied, and you can also see that here we have add to cart button text color, that is black, so that is red, and we are interested to make it different. So you can also add here color white, for example, because on the black colors button we should have the white color text that is suitable. So let me refresh this page, and now you can see that add to cart button is now looking great. And if we are hovering over it, and if you are interested to modify that color as well, so how you will be doing that is the same thing. You are going to copy, and I am going to paste it down below, and what you have to write here is you have to write double colon and then hover. All right, and then after, for example, this is black color, and I am writing here red color, and this is again white. Text color remain white. So let me save these changes. Once saved, then let me refresh this page. All right, so let me hover over it. So actually this is not applied yet, so wait a minute, I have to add only a single colon, and then after let me save these changes and let me refresh this page. So it is not applied, so that means we have to write here important, and also need to write important here, and let me save these changes now, and let me refresh this page again. Now you can see that the hover color has been applied. So basically the problem here is like sometimes what we will be having is like background color is already added in any other CSS file or any other place. So we are going to override that CSS value. I mean, we have already the background color, and we are trying to add the new background color, and this is called as overriding. So for that, to forcefully edit that specific color, we need to add here sign of exclamation, then important. So in the same way, for example, you are adding these two properties of CSS into your code and still not applied once you are refreshing the page, then you again need to add here space sign of exclamation and then important, important. So these are the important things that you have to keep in mind while implementing this type of code. So what I did for now is I have just added important, sign of exclamation and important. In that way the property which I have added through the CSS, so that is overridden. All right, I mean forcefully I have applied that property. So this is the important thing that you have to consider if you are working on this specific issue and you are thinking that the color is not going to be changed. So this is the way to modify the color. All right, so let me change the theme again. So for example, yeah, I'm going to close this page and I'm going to change the theme. This is the debut theme, and now I'm going to modify with the with another theme, which is like, for example, Brooklyn. All right, so let me publish this one. I have published this, and then after I need to refresh this page again. So now you can see that we have this add to cart button and buy it now button, and we again need to click on inspect, right click and inspect, and here you will be finding out this specific button, type submit, name add. Then after we have ID, here we have ID, we have the class name as well, but we have the ID, so we can use this ID. So let me show you how you will be using this ID. You should just one way which I already told you, which was like button type button name add, so that is already okay. So let me show you how you will be adding that one. So you should click on edit code again, and you will be redirected to the files and folders which are in the backend of this Shopify store. So you have to open the assets folder, and here we will be having some CSS files. So you can see that we have a lot of things here. For example, theme.scss.liquid, and you have to scroll it down, and down below we don't have any type of CSS file except this theme.scss. All right, so for example, I am opening this one, and then after you should scroll it down, and then after at last you have to add that CSS. So what I have told you is button, then we have to add here name equals to add, then after you should add here background color, which is for example black. So let me save these changes, and then after you should refresh this page. So here you can see that that specific color has been implemented, and that means this is working fine. Another option was like using this ID. So I am going to copy this ID, and let me comment this out first of all. So I made this comment means this is now no more useful for now. So let me paste this one, but before writing this ID we have to add here a hash symbol. So hash, or this is also called as pound. Inside of it again we are going to write, for example, background. So for example I am writing here blue. So let me save these changes, and then after I am going to refresh the page. So now you can see that the add to cart button color is, background color is blue now, and I am also interested to change the color, so which is for example white. So this would be helping us to change the text color of this specific button. All right, so let me refresh this page again, and here you can see that add to cart buttons, and this is looking really great. For example, I am hovering over it and interested to modify the color on hover, so you can also do like that. You should again copy this whole bunch of code, and then after you should paste it down below, and here you can write hover. And for example on hover I am interested to keep it red and white. Let me save these changes. Once saved, then you should refresh this page here. All right, so here you can see that when I am trying to hover over it, then the background color has been modified with the red color. So this is really simple if you are trying to implement in the way which I am suggesting. So this is also helpful if you are considering this type of way. All right, so this code is really simple. You should just make sure that you are going to avoid the mistake of spelling, because in some cases if you are non-technical, you are not aware of coding, then maybe you are missing this semicolon or this colon, or there is any spelling mistake. So this is important. Let me save these changes and let's see with any other theme. So for example, I am closing this one and let me consider another theme. So there are a lot of other themes, so you already know that these are free. For example, we have simple theme, and let me publish this one, and then after I will be considering that one, and let me refresh this page again. Now you will see a different user interface, and here you can see that in the simple theme we have this type of cart and buy it now button. So let me inspect this one, and here you can see that we have again the same thing: button, type submit, name equal to add, and then ID is little different. Earlier ID was long ID, and currently you can see that this ID is little shorter. So again, what we will be doing here is we will be again clicking on action, then click on edit code, and then after we will be redirected to the same coding part of this Shopify theme backend. And what we are interested to do here is we are going to open the assets folder, and down below we will be having theme.scss file. So you should click on it, and then after I am again scrolling it down in the last, and at the last I will have to add some lines of code. All right, so let me add. So the first option was, I already mentioned you, button, then name equals to add. So this was the first option. For example, I am writing here background red, color of text should be white, and let me save these changes. Then after you should refresh this page. Currently you can see that this was white, and after refresh this is black, I mean red color. All right, so that means the background color has been modified. The other option was like we have ID equals to add to cart. So I am going to copy this ID, and I am no more using this specific CSS. I am going to comment this out. Comment means this would not be used, and I am going to add a pound tag, and then we have add to cart. All right, inside of it I am again writing background. For example, I am writing here blue, then color should be white, and let me save these changes. So once saved, then let me refresh this page. Now again you can see that we have a beautiful add to cart button which is blue in color. So for example, on hover you are also interested to modify this one. So what you will be doing here is you are going to copy this one and paste it down below, and this time I am, for example, writing here cyan, cyan, and this is, for example, black color. And what would be hover, I mean when we will be hovering over it, then it should be modified. So let me save these changes, and then after let me refresh this page. So here you can see that when I am hovering over it, then the background color has been changed to cyan, and the text color is black. Otherwise this is blue in color. All right, so this is really a great thing that you have learned today. So if you are still facing any issue because you have different theme and you are not able to modify the code, or maybe the code is not affecting on this, so you can connect me. I will be adding the contact details below in the description, or maybe you can ask me the question in the comment section. So I will try my best to give you the reply as soon as possible. So thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. So thank you so much once again. See you in the next video.